Hi guys, you're welcome to today's class, still on chemistry. Today we'll be looking into problems on gas law. And I know there are so many laws when it comes to gas law. There's Boyle's law, Charles law, Avogadro's law, combined gas equation, Graham law of diffusion, and all the rest of them. But we'll be taking problems on them one by one. I know I actually taught something like this some time ago in physics, but then it's also a topic in chemistry. So in chemistry, I really want to break it down into solve their problems according to their laws. So like I said, we'll be looking into problems on gas law, the solution to Boyle's law problem, like I said. And it has here that in a certain gas cylinder, the volume of the cylinder is 457 milliliter when the pressure is 1.05 atm atmospheric pressure. When the gas is compressed, the pressure increases to 5.65 atm at the same temperature. Question is, what is the volume of the compressed gas? And let's see what the volume of the compressed gas would be. Like we usually do, the solution. Like I always say, if you are my student, you will really know how to solve problems. Let's look at parameters that are given. We have the volume here, V1, first volume, to be equal to 457 milliliter. We have first pressure, P1, to be equal to 1.05 atm. We also have P2, second pressure, to be 5.65 atm, and V2, the second volume, is what we are asked to look for. Now, this Boyle's law, it has a formula with which it can be solved. Let me say that from V1 P1 equal to V2 P2, we will have that since we're looking for a second volume, V2 equal to, making V2 subject of formula, we have V1 P1 over P2. Therefore, substituting, V2 will be equal to, V1 here is 457 multiplied by the value of P1, which is 1.05, divided by the value of P2, which is 5.65. Therefore, V2 will be equal to, if you multiply, sorry that sometimes I just trying to, like, even if I'm doing this calculator, I punch everything in and press equal to. And that is how I even prefer my students to be calculating things. Calculator cannot, especially if you're using a good scientific calculator, it can't give you a Reynolds number. Now, if you multiply 457 by 1.05 and divide by 5.65, you will have the value of the second volume, which is V2, to be 80. Excuse me, my marker is also disappointing me again. As I said before, if you have 457 multiplied by 1.05 and divide by 5.65, you will have the value of V2, which is the second volume, to be 84.9 milliliter. As simple as this. Thanks for watching, and watch out for another problem solution still on Boyle's law under gas law. Go nowhere. See you in next class. Bye for now. Hi guys, you're welcome back to class, still on gas laws, and particularly solutions to Boyle's law problems. We have here that if the volume of a gas is 342 milliliter at a pressure of 2.17 atm, at atmospheric pressure. Question is, what is the pressure if the gas expands to 8.75 liters? And let's see how we can solve this solution. Let's take parameters that are given. Let me say given. We have here that we have the volume here to be in milliliter. Let's say 342 divided by 1000. 342 divided by 1000. If you divide 342 by 1000, you will have that V1 equals to 3.42 liters. P1 equal to 2.17 atm, and V2 is equal to 8.75 liters. Will I write this properly? 8.75 liters. That's V2, and P2 is what we are looking for. So what is the pressure if the gas expands to 8.75 liters? Now, this is a parameter that is given. Now we have that like before, because they are all from Boyle's law. We have that from V1 P1 equal to V2 P2. We will now have that since we are looking for P2 will be equal to V1 P1 over V2. If you watch the previous one I saw, you will know that there are similarities. Therefore, substituting values, P2 now will be equal to V1 here from what is given is 3.42 multiplied by P1 to the first pressure 2.17 divided by the value of V2, which is 8.75. Therefore, P2 here will now be, if you multiply, like I usually say, 3.42 by 2.17 and divide by 8.75, you have the value of the second pressure, which is P2, to be 0.848 atm. This is 8, please, for clarity's sake. 0.848 atm. As simple as this. Thanks for watching, and watch out for other problem solutions still on gas law and specifically on Boyle's law. Go nowhere. See you in next class. Bye for now. Hi guys, you're welcome back to class, still on gas laws and specifically under Boyle's laws, problems on Boyle's laws. We have here that a gas that behaves ideally has a volume of 8 liters under a pressure of 1.5 atm at atmospheric pressure. It says determine its new volume if the pressure is reduced to 0.75 atm at the same temperature. And let's see how we solve this solution like we always do. And let's see parameters that we are given. We are given that P1 is equal to 1.5 atm. V1 is equal to the first volume. V1 is equal to, what's it? Okay. We have that V1 is equal to 8 liters. P2 equal to 0.8 0.75 atm, and V2 is what we are asked to look for. Now, as usual, we have that from P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. V2, therefore, since what we're asked to look for, we equal to P1 V1 over P2. Therefore, V2 now will be equal to substitute, put value of P1 is 1.5 multiplied by the value of V1, which is 8 liter, divided by the value of P2 is 0.75 atm. Therefore, V2 will be equal to, if you multiply 1.5 by 8 and divide by 0.75, you will have the value of V2 to be 16 liters. As simple as this. Thanks for watching, and watch out for other problem solutions still on solutions to Boyle's law under gas law. See you in next class. Bye for now. Hi guys, you're welcome back to class, still on Boyle's law under gas laws. We have here another interesting problem to solve. It says that a container of gas has a volume of 0.10 meter cube at a pressure of 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square as pressure, and at a temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. Question says if the gas pressure is now reduced to 1.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square at constant temperature, what is the new volume of the gas? I know a lot of students, let me say solution. A lot of students might want to be confused because of the introduction of the temperature. But then the temperature is quite negligible because it's just used to describe the question. Now, let's see what we are given. Say we're given, we have V1 to be equal to 0.10 meter cube. We have P1 to be equal to 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square. We have P2, second pressure, is 1.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square. And V2, which is the second volume, is what we are asked to look for. These are parameters that are given for us to solve the problem. Now, what we usually do, let's say from P1 V1, we usually do from P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. Since we are looking for the second volume, we will now have that V2 to be equal to P1 V1 over P2. Therefore, V2 will now be substitute values. P1, value of P1 is 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 multiplied by value of V1, which is 0.10, and divide by 62 please, and divide by the value of P2, which is 1.0 times 10 raised to the power 5. Therefore, V2 here will be equal to, like I always do, if you multiply 2.0 times 10 to the power 5 by 0.10 and divide by 1.0 times 10 to the power 5, you have the value of V2 with second volume to be 0.10 have the value, change marker, the value to be 0.2 meter cube. As simple as this. Thanks for watching, and I think we'll draw the curtain here on solution to problems on Boyle's law. However, like I said before, there are still other gas laws. Maybe next class we'll be taking problems on Chuck's law. Stay tuned, and see you next class. Thanks for watching. Bye.